Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Good afternoon, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with the very smiley meteorologist Elise Ushman. Yeah, well, we're having a good time today.
I suppose.
We got a lot of time, you and I, this afternoon to talk about the forecast.
So much.
Because we don't have a 4, we don't have a 4:30, we don't even have a 5, and we don't have a 6 p.m. news today.
Or a 5:30.
Correct.
With nothing.
So that's good news for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In theory. The big story, the big thing that we need to talk about.
Yep.
Is
maybe you've heard about this, folks, if you're out there in the real world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way you say weekend.
Oops. The weekend.
She's very excited about the weekend.
Hey,
let me tell you why I'm excited, because we look at this. We got some.
Now you're making a mess.
We got some king cake. Okay, and it's delicious.
It was very good. Gotta concur.
From one of the best bakeries
in Jackson,
in Mississippi.
Now, here's the thing about the weekend winter weather. There are some discrepancies. Now, there is some agreement from our long range models, obviously, that some winterish precipitation will be in the picture. What's a question is the timing as far as when it gets here and how much accumulation we see of the yucky stuff. There is a chance that we see a decent accumulation of ice from freezing rain. Both of our models actually agreed earlier this afternoon on the amount. Now one of them has gone way down. I would love for that to be true.
Yeah.
And it ended up being mostly just cold rain, not freezing rain. So we could hopefully miss out on ice accumulation, because 1/3 of an inch of ice
it's going to be devastating.
Is not going to be a good time at all. Now, here's the thing. This is winter weather forecasting. We're 5 to 7 days away from that. There will be changes in the timing and the impacts of what we see. What we know we will see before we get there is actually some decent rain starting Wednesday. It's just that it could stick around through the start of the weekend when the cold air arrives, and then we could transition from rain to that mixed precipitation.
Right.
Possibly.
What I try to explain to people too, and this is always a weird deal, is, this is not, everybody's like, well, how come you guys don't know? But you have to understand something. This isn't New York City. This isn't St. Louis. This isn't Denver, Colorado, where you're definitively into a climate. Here, we are so close to the Gulf that you have the clash between warm, moist air and cold, very cold air from the rest of the continent, and they mix right across our state. Hey, I didn't put the state here, okay? All right? But this is where we are, and it's fast. I'm always fascinated by certain things, and I'll tell you what I'm fascinated about this planet. if you will. Can I opine for a second?
Sure.
What fascinates me about this planet is we have this magical number, which we call 32 degrees, but it is a magical number because it is the defining line between in which a liquid freezes. But yet, out of all the places on Earth where that 32-degree number could be found, it's not found in St. Louis. It's not found in Brownsville, Texas. It's found in Mississippi. So understand that we really do have a unique set of circumstances that always plays into winter weather forecasting here. Now, there are times when you and I look at each other and go, hey, it's going to be cold. We know it's going to snow. Those don't happen all the time, but we have those moments. And then we have moments where we look at each other and go, hey, doesn't make a difference. Looks like a bad storm this weekend, but it's going to be 38 degrees. Right. So who cares? I mean, I don't care, honestly, so long as it's above 32. Can snow all it wants above 32 degrees. Not going to cause any problems. We've had those snowstorms before too. But when it's raining and it's 32 degrees, you've got problems. And 1 degree will make a world of difference as to what we experience across the area. Now, one of the saving graces is that it's a Saturday, most likely, that we're going to have the worst of the problems. I say saving graces because we wouldn't want to disrupt school, work, a whole bunch of other things. We certainly don't want to have people on the road unnecessarily. Saturday, the vast majority of the population has an option to say, I'm not going anywhere. And that's good. But I will tell you this, folks, the northern part of Mississippi is going to have a very tough time this weekend, regardless of what our weather is in central Mississippi. So for those of you that were going to some kind of like little reunion in Oxford or Tupelo or Greenwood, Greenville, you can put those plans off now.
Don't.
Okay. You can put the plans off now. When you get into central Mississippi, it's very much wait and see. When you talk about South Mississippi, and I'm drawing a line from Macomb to Hattiesburg, so I'm actually drawing a pretty far south line. I feel better about it. But in between is where this is the real problem. And so we want you all to just be understanding of the situation that we're dealing with. That we've got a pretty good storm system developing, moving in. It's actually quite textbook. Cold air. And then what's going to happen is the cold air is coming in, right? And it's going to stop somewhere in the deep south. 25, 50 miles will make a big difference. And then when it stops, the magical thing that happens, again, I'm using that word magical a lot today. We'll see how that plays out.
What
on
a
TV.
magical day.
The Gulf is this living, breathing ecosystem. And it will start, the moment you push cold air into it, guess what? The warm air starts evaporating back into it. And that warm, moist air is going to start coming back northward. And that's where you get the surge of moisture into very cold air that will cause wintry precipitation. Now, this could be a situation where everybody gets an ice storm this weekend. It could also be a situation where it's not everybody. And we're hoping for that. Now, I said this yesterday, and I looked at some stuff today, but I said this on the Book of Faces yesterday, that everything I was looking at pegged freezing or just slightly above for us. The GFS always is like the party animal when it comes to taking a storm and making it outlandish. The GFS last week started off with snow for our area. We saw how that played out. Okay. You had to go to Florida again to find the snow. So anyway, I'm done doing my editorial, but I just wanted to let everybody know you got to take this seriously. This could really be a major storm system, and we're going to be narrowing down the potentials as to where this is going to be a problem. If you were looking for a snowstorm in central Mississippi, this ain't going to be it. Although I will say I wouldn't be shocked if it ends with a little snow at the very end on Sunday, but that's
to top it off.
Yeah, that's
that's
like when you get your pasta. When you're at your pasta and it's always so good anyway. And then they say, would you like a little sprinkled cheese on that? And you go, you know what? Why not? And that's your snow. Okay. It's still good with or without it, but you know what? No, I want that. So just keep that in mind. That's what's going on there. Okay. Now back to what you were saying.
Okay.
My ginger tea. I got that going. I got the king cake. I got all kinds of energy right now. So watch out.
Well, what I was saying is that outside of the winter weather potential, we have plenty of rain on the way, about 2 inches, most likely over the next 7 to 10 days. Some of that could be including what ends up being our potential winter weather this weekend. So far this month, we've had almost 2 inches. That leaves us about 1.25 inches below where we typically would be in January. So we're still in a little bit of a deficit, and we could use this rain that's on the way Wednesday, a really nice soaking. starting early in the
Mhm.
morning, and then it looks not as good now. It looked fantastic earlier. Still some heavy rain pocketed in there, but on and off throughout the day Wednesday. Still going to take a long time
Everybody's
get
going to
through
get rain
here.
Wednesday. It does
Mhm.
not look like a severe storm
No.
situation. It looks like a good soaking.
Good soaking, and pretty mild conditions to go along with it.
Mhm.
Today and tomorrow, pretty normal. January weather will be still close to normal Wednesday, Thursday, but overnight lows will be much warmer than they will be tonight and have been for the past few nights. And then as we head into the weekend and we have that push of colder air, we'll drop to about 20 degrees colder than normal.
I will say
And lows will be
this.
cold too.
All the forecast models that we were looking at indicate above freezing temperatures daytime during
Yes.
daylight hours on Saturday and Sunday. Understand that for us to go below freezing and stay below freezing, there would have to be a major shift in what we're seeing right now,
Mhm.
which there can be. Okay. But as of right now, it looks like it's a big problem Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, because that's when temperatures have the best bet on reaching freezing. During the day, freezing temperatures in Mississippi, while they do happen like once a winter,
Maybe.
that is a possibility, but we don't see it as a possibility. The question is how much ice is going to be falling or rain is going to be freezing during that time frame.
Yeah. Nothing's freezing right now.
No.
Normal, again, January
out.
day. Mid and upper 50s, warmer than yesterday, sunny. It is nice. It's gorgeous. Rinse and repeat tomorrow, and then again, mild and rainy Wednesday through Friday. Then we get into that potential wintry mix situation.
And that's the thing. Boom. Front moves in Friday night, Saturday morning. Not a big deal, the front, but enough where it could bring those temperatures down. And that's the thing. These temperatures are going to be really critical. We already have a good handle on the upper atmosphere, which is the other part. We have to look at north, south, east, west. You got to look at the upper levels of the atmosphere. And we do believe we're going to have a freezing rain and sleet situation or rain. We don't think we're going to have snow for central Mississippi in this setup. Again, on the tail end, I would not be shocked, but it does not appear to be a snowstorm for us. So it's not like, it could become a snowstorm for us. Nope. Now, Western Tennessee, North Mississippi, maybe. Yeah. Arkansas, yes. But this right now has all the makings of a sleet, rain, freezing rain situation. North Louisiana, Central Mississippi, Central Alabama.
Yep.
So we're in that zone.
In the zone.
In the zone. Get in the zone.
You know the rest.
I'm not going to sing it. Hey, you want to say hi to some people?
Yeah.
What'd
Hello,
you have,
people.
what'd you have for lunch today? What'd you have for
I had mac and cheese with barbecue chicken.
Oh, that sounds really good.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hey, Seth Ashland, what's going on? Britt, how you doing?
Hello.
Your name is so nice. We said it twice. Enrique, what's going on in Southwest Mississippi? How you doing, Enrique? Hope you're having a great day. Happy MLK Day to everybody. Anna Marie, good evening, y'all from Scott County. Selena Bennett Cepeda, how you doing? Christian Baldridge, ready for a heavy hard freeze. Let's be real, it's fun.
Is it?
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think you're using fun properly. In
Yeah,
that
I'm
sentence.
not sure we have the same definition.
Hey, Tonda Weary, what's going on? And hi to Tosca, whoever you are. Jewel Donaldson, what's going on? Melissa Price, Latanya Branson, what's going on? How are you, Latanya? Hope you're having a great day. Enrique says I-20 is usually the dividing line here in Mississippi for wintry weather. Also, yep. Let's see. I wonder if they built it that way. What did they know? What did they know?
They knew something we didn't know.
Yeah, they knew. Latanya Branson saying hi to Lakeisha Branson Jenkins.
Hi, Ebony.
Is Ebony in here?
Yeah.
What is she doing in here? Hi from
Not
WLBT. How are things going at WLBT, Ebony? Tell us. Carl Perkins and
What's it like
Jackson,
there?
what's going on?
Britt
Jazz Clark.
wants to know if there will be accumulation north of the I-20 corridor. Possibly. Yes.
Yes,
More likely there, in
Yep.
fact.
absolutely.
So
Catherine Jones from Brookhaven. What's going on? Zachary Paskett. Good to see you. Said hi, Carl Perkins. Jazz Clark. It is a beautiful day today. You're absolutely right. It's very nice.
Stunning.
There. Hey, Marcia Miller. What's happening, Marcia? Good to see you. Sherry Oldham is here. Appreciate that. So that's the bottom line. I mean, for those of you that are joining the party a little bit late, I'm eating king cake. I feel like I got 4 plates here. I'm eating king cake. I'm having
think they're
ginger
just-
tea.
you still have 2 plates.
You see 2 plates?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It took all the plates. I want to put some plates
Dave
back.
took the whole stack
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
plates
put some plates back
for
out
his
from the
one
juice
piece
room.
of cake.
Hey, Armika Simone. Linda Carter, what's going on from Clinton?
That's the rundown.
There you go. Break it down for the kids. There you go. We got cool and dry weather today and tomorrow. Good rain for Wednesday, maybe into Thursday. And then this weekend, Saturday, looks like, the whole weekend's going to be cold, but Saturday is the day where we could have freezing stuff in the morning, freezing stuff at the night. And again, the dividing line is going to be tough. During the day, I just don't think it's going to be so much of an issue. But of course, the weather would have already happened in many places. But the nighttime is very concerning, because if we're into that rain, where we have very shallow cold air and it's raining above us, that could turn into freezing rain or sleet and causing a major problem for some spots.
Yeah.
There is a storm. I'm going to see if I can go find it. Okay. That I recorded. It sleeted for 5 minutes here. The whole city was shut down.
Yeah.
Because it just kept piling up. It's crazy. I have the video of it. I recorded like most of it. And it didn't do anything else for the whole rest of the storm, but it caused major problems.
Yeah.
So Kat Kibbe just joining. Will Lawrence County possibly get any snow action? Doubtful. This does not look like doesn't look like a snowstorm. Like I said, if we get any snow, it might be on the tail end of it when it's pulling out Sunday. But this is more of a rain, sleet, and freezing rain situation, and who's going to get the rain and who's going to get the ice and sleet. That's going to be the real issue. So we're going to be monitoring that for you throughout the week. Again, there's no news today on WLBT at 4 and 4:30. There is a digital newscast right here. You can find it on your streaming apps. You can also find it on WLBT.com at 5. We have basketball today? We have a double
lots
or
of basketball.
Header? Yeah, lots of basketball. There's no
Triple,
6 p.m. But we will be back here at 6:30 this evening to give you the very latest on what's going to happen with this weather going into the weekend. And then we're back on our normal schedule tonight for Fox 40 News at 9 and WLBT's 10 p.m. news. But until then, we want you to stay weather aware. Don't go raiding the the grocery stores, excuse me. And
you can raise your own refrigerator all you want.
All you know.
Don't go buy all the bread and milk.
No. So just be wary of that. We're going to be keeping up to date throughout the week here, of course. But I would tell you some things that I could do, that I would do is if you have a prescription medication, get it over the next couple of days so you don't have to even worry about it this weekend or early next week. Always having a little extra cash on hand. And just make sure you've got smoke detectors. Your smoke detector batteries are where they should be. If you are someone that has a grill and you have charcoal, get a little extra charcoal. And I'm telling people this too. If you're an Amazon person, I would put the orders in today. So you have them, if you're a Prime customer, so you have them before the weather even gets bad, because you've got time. You've got 4 days really until we get to the weekend. So 4 business days. And that's what I'm telling people. I'm actually going to order some stuff today. I've got a portable battery that I use to batter for in case of a power outage. This thing can power almost everything and recharge a gazillion times. And that's one of the things that I have. I'm going to have a little extra food. I'm going to have some cans of soup. I'm going to have some ramen stuff. So these are things to think about because it's an ice storm.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be traveling out there to do it.
No.
So that's the story there. Tyler Rowland, definitely going to be power outages if we get ice. Most likely. Doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Elise McKenzie, same answer to you there. What else? Brad Cooney. Just go here. Do we have a timing for the precip yet or too early? No, we're still calling for the stuff to start moving in Friday night, Saturday morning, on and off throughout the day, Saturday and Saturday night, exiting Sunday. So that's our story there. All right, we'll keep you all up to date, folks. We appreciate you choosing us this afternoon to spend a little time with us. We'll keep you safe on such a beautiful, nice day. Hi, Jan Gibbons Hendon from Mize, Mississippi. They got good hamburgers in Mize. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, got to go check it out sometime.
All right.
Got a lot of nice people there, too.
I'll
But
do
the
that.
hamburgers are pretty good. All right, so we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tonight on the news.